What's going on right now?
Your chemistry with Robert Pattinson felt very authentic. Was that easy to establish?
Well, the way it was, I suppose, the first time I met him was when we tested together, and the way that we'd both interpreted our characters just sort of clicked immediately, which was great. But we also spent a lot of time getting to know each other, and also getting to know our characters, but together, just talking about scenes or situations or our characters' relationship, so that when we got to set, everything just sort of clicked. Yeah, clicked, and it was very natural and sort of flowed. It didn't ever feel like I was like reading a scene with him. It just felt like sort of watching him and reacting.
And that came across a lot.
Yeah, I think it's rare too to actually have that feeling that you're not, okay, I've got to say my line now. Yeah.
What was the best part of having him as your love interest?
Probably just the fact that we both shared the same amount of passion for this project, and really, really wanted to do everything we could.
Do it well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kissing in this movie. What are your top breath-freshening tips for actors?
Top. I've got to have more than one?
Well,
Jesus.
Are there certain foods that you avoid? Are Altoids being passed around?
No. I mean, like probably just breath spray.
Okay, that's good.
Listerine makes a good one.
There's also a lot of sexy time and some nudity.
Sexy time.
Did you have any anxieties about shooting those scenes?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we were very comfortable with each other, but when you've got people watching you, it's kind of weird. It's like sort of going home and having sex, but having people be like,
well, she's not doing that right.
Yeah. So, critiquing you. Our director, Alan, who's amazing, lightened the mood, though, if there was any tension there, because we were about to walk into the bedroom set, and we just stood talking. Alan comes up, and he's like, oh, look, just before you guys go in there, I just wanted to say, look, I got an idea to kind of change the scene a little bit, and we're looking at each other like, okay.
What are you doing?
Kind of confused right now. It's a sex scene. It's not like we're talking or what are you going to do? So he's like, don't worry if you don't, feel it, but I think it would be really, really interesting and cool. And so we walk in and there's like handcuffs and hair dryers sort of fancied into like a dildo and like whips and top hats. I'm not sure where that came from. On the bed. So obviously he's completely joking, but
oh my god!
So that was funny. We
Did you
just
try to run away?
No, it was hilarious.
You're like, okay, I'm open. I'm an actress and professional.
Well, he's obviously completely joking.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Good. Other than the sex scenes and the kissing scenes with Robert, what were your favorite scenes? Because those were my favorite, of course.
I loved my work with Chris. We had some really, really interesting scenes together, and Ellie and her father's relationship so strong, and I mean it's almost like a marriage of sorts that they are just all each other has had for the last 10 years, and that was great. And also scenes with Ruby, who plays Caroline. She is she's amazing. She's really special. There's just something about her. She's just so natural and watchable, and she just lights up the screen. I mean, whenever I watch the film, it doesn't matter what else is going on. It's just like, and when I was working with her too, you're just sort of watching her, and you go, oh, I've got to say something. Yeah, she's great, and her chemistry with Rob is
really great.
So beautiful. It's such a cool relationship. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. It was great speaking with you.
Someone's been trying to tell me something. Make her yours forever. And I'm working on the forever part.